Today in this video, I'm gonna be going ahead and making celebrity Lamborghinis and driving Empire. Alright guys, so right behind me, as you guys can see, I got my Lamborghini SVJ Roadster. It's going to be offset. So he owns this gold / bronze type of SVJ. This is a common spec, I guess, amongst like people who buy these cars. This is like a spec that you kind of have seen before, I think. So as you guys can see, my SVJ right here, it's in this green type of color, this lime type of color. But we're gonna be trying to get as close as possible to his SVJ. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I noticed is actually the color. So it's like a gold / bronze. I think we should go ahead and see if you could go ahead and find that color. It's definitely not this like green military type of color. It might be this one or it might be this one. I'm not too sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and go with this one for now. It kind of looks like a dark yellow, but we could go ahead and make some adjustments at the end. But next, as you guys can see, is the interior. The interior I've seen in another picture, it's actually white. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that white, and then the brake helpers are actually red. The reason why the brake helpers are red is actually to match this like SVJ logo. As you guys can see, we have the J as red, so the brake helpers will match that J right there. And also the Italy flag, it has like a red portion, so I guess that makes sense. But yeah, this is pretty much his spec right here. Nothing too overboard and stuff like that. And then right here we also got the suspension, as you guys can see, so we could go ahead and raise it and stuff like that. But I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it at the lowest it can be because I think it will just look better. And plus, most of these SVJs are pretty low. This is the SVJ that I've just made, and now as you guys can see out in the sun, it kind of looks that color. So it's like a dark goldish type of color. We might be a little bit off with the color, but that's the only option we have. So either it's this color right here, or it's a complete yellow color like this line on the street, like this type of yellow. So I think this actually looks pretty good. As you guys can see, we're gonna go ahead and do a race with this offset type of Lamborghini. We're gonna see how fast this one is. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the race area, and we're gonna go ahead and do, let's see. So I want to go ahead and do the cross country. I think that would be a good race. I don't really do the big races. Usually I just stick to drag race or highway race, but I think it's time to switch it up. So a cross country race would be pretty good. So let's go ahead and do this. I'll see you guys once I'm at the end. Alright guys, so we have finished the race in 3 minutes and 27 seconds. Alright, so the next celebrity car is actually 6'9's Aventador SVJ. This is actually this car right here. And the reason why I'm doing this again is because his spec is pretty obnoxious. So I think we should try to do it. His spec is actually something like crazy. Not gonna lie, it's like a rainbow spec or something. Like his spec is a yellow, just like this pretty much, I would say guys. There's some changes still. So his brake helpers are like yellow, so I'm gonna go ahead and make them yellow. The brake helpers are yellow, and now the interior I think might be like a blue color, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, or let me go ahead and see. I think they are a blue color, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with the blue color just like that. And as you guys can see in the picture, it's like a yellow, and then the background, or like it's like a wrap, because in the door jams you guys can see there's like a white color. So the original paint is a white color, but he got it wrapped to like an insane yellow, and then on top it's like paint splatter type of thing. I don't know how we're gonna go ahead and make that, but we're gonna go ahead and try. As you guys can see, we have like a basic yellow color. I don't know how we're supposed to do like this crazy wrap. Can we even add wraps? I'm not too sure. Probably not, or maybe we can. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, so we got, okay, this, we got this, we got this. So I mean, those other wraps that we have, I mean, okay, so here are the 3 types of wraps, I guess. We do not have the rainbow stuff, so there is no way to actually put the rainbow on the vehicle. I mean, this picture right here, it's supposed to look like this if I had the paint splatter, but yeah, I guess this is the end product. This is how we're gonna go ahead and keep 6ix9ine's SVJ. I think it will look just better this way. So alright, so the next celebrity is actually somebody who owns another Aventador SVJ. I know this is like the third Aventador, but I guess this is a little bit of a crazy spec, almost kind of nice in a way maybe, so that's why I want to just get this one over with. But this one is actually owned by Nicki Minaj. She owns this pink type of SVJ. It's like chrome and stuff. I don't know how we're gonna go ahead and do the chrome and stuff, but we're gonna try our best with getting the colors and stuff right. So her paint is like a pink color. I don't know if I have the pink color. I'm gonna go ahead and see. So I have a lot of like purple, blue and stuff, but I do not see any pink. So this might be kind of hard to do, but we're gonna go ahead and see what our options are. If we can't do this, we might have to just skip over this one, but let's see. All right, so we have this pink, and then we also have this pink right here. In the picture, it seems like the paint job is like a dark pink. It's not really like a light pink like this. Definitely not, but maybe that's just the lighting. So we can definitely go ahead and try both of them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go with this paint right here, and now I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get the interior color correct. So it seems like the interior in the SVJ of Nicki is actually white, but the only problem is her seats in her SVJ, they're like a white leather seat, and our seats are like, I don't know, this other type. All right, so the next celebrity car that we're gonna go ahead and recreate is actually little baby's Lamborghini Urus. So the picture will obviously be on the screen. We're gonna go ahead and see if we could go ahead and create this Lamborghini. So as you guys can see in the picture, it's pretty much like all white, and then he has these custom wheels. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get those custom wheels. I do not think so, but we could go ahead and try to get as close as possible. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make this suspension like really low, and then I'm also gonna go ahead and maybe do some upgrades. So let me go ahead and see what I could go ahead and do. Maybe for the nitrous, I could go ahead and max this one out. So right here, just like that, as you guys can see, we have just made the vehicle a little bit faster. But now we're gonna go ahead and work on the appearance. So as you guys can see, the paint is this green. We need to go ahead and make it white. So I think this is his paint job. I think it's this bright white one. So we're gonna go ahead and go with that. And then the interior, I'm pretty sure is like white or something. So we're gonna go ahead and go with that. And then the rims are obviously the white rims. I don't know how we're gonna go ahead and get the white rims. We can't really, I guess, but we could definitely go ahead and try to see if we can get as close as possible for Giotto rims or something. The design is very complicated. So what are the closest rims that we could get to? I mean, these ones right here, they're not that bad. The only thing is his rim design is pretty much black, and then around it is like a white type of thing. I don't know what rims to exactly go with. I mean, the options are very limited. We can't really have the exact rims. We're limited to what we could go ahead and pick, but I think those black ones, those fully black ones, will look the best, I think, because these other ones, they're like a lot different. So I was thinking maybe these ones or these ones. So I would say, let's see, like the design. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with these ones right here. As you guys can see, all black rims, very nice. And yeah, that's pretty much it for his spec right here. I know he has a different version of the Lamborghini. This is the SE version. I don't know why it's up here. Let's go ahead and get this down. But nevertheless, we got pretty close to his spec. The only part we're missing is obviously the rims, and then the version of the Lamborghini. And also he has some sort of body kit that we can't add. That's just like some additional aftermarket type of things. All right, so as you guys can see, I'm on the cross country race. I'm gonna go ahead and race the Urus. So little baby's Urus. Let's go ahead and see how we can go ahead and do in this race. I don't know if we're gonna be able to win because the Urus is like a pretty big truck. So I don't know if we could go ahead and go fast, but we're gonna go ahead and complete it. And then once I do, I'll see you guys at the end. Alright, so we have gotten 4 minutes and 34 seconds. But yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty much it for this video though. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below which celebrity Lamborghini was your favorite. If I had to say mine would probably be the offset Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, because the gold bronze slash color, it looked really nice. And yeah, I think that would be my favorite. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'm out.